You can tell him that it's quite possible that her illness is caused by something on her mind.
All right.
And that may be closer to the truth than you think.
All right, good intro scene with this guy. I will admit, I was sort of hoping for a European accent of some sort, right? Like he comes in, yeah, I have seen many strange and mysterious things in my time. None of that. Hello, and welcome to my watch of the original supernatural soap opera, Dark Shadows. I am Joel Sharpton, one half of the Articulate Coven, and we are all the way up to episode 160. If you are watching these on YouTube, you can get them early, ad-free, more often at articulatecoven.com/join. $2 or more a month gets you access to everything we do, including these Dark Shadows. And genuinely, we're way ahead of you over there. So go join us. All right, let's get into this episode. 160 coming at you.
I've never seen such stillness. I'll sit with her for a while. Thanks, I'll be all right. Oh, you've got to have some lunch. I'm not hungry. Please go downstairs and have some. Vicky, I don't want to leave her. Why not? I'll be here, and if anything happens, I'll call you. Because I keep getting the feeling that she's trying to say something to me. Why do you say that? I don't know exactly. I just feel that she's trying to tell me something.
What you trying to say?
Mother, are you trying to say something to me? Mother.
Seems like she's been pretty quiet so far.
Mother, what are you trying to say?
I'll say this, not a great cold open. Impressive catatonia, though, from from Elizabeth. Joan's doing a good job there.
Why can't the doctor do anything? He's done everything that he can do here. That's why he wants to take her to a hospital so he can give her a more thorough testing. Let them bring the testing equipment here. That's impossible.
Oh, hey, look at this. Okay, this isn't so much directing technique, I don't think, probably, as it is great crew work. But look at this. Genuinely, we get 4 interesting angles on our actors here, basically, all with one shot, all on a fairly simple set. Very nice. Very nicely done.
And I don't intend to take the word of just one doctor. I want the opinion of specialists. One of them is bound to know what's wrong with her. Well, there is a doctor coming here soon. I didn't know that. I meant to tell you sooner.
Not that kind of doctor, though, Vicky. I don't think Carolyn's going to be excited to hear about that kind of doctor.
Vicky, I don't care who looks at her, as long as they can help her. I just want her to get well. I'll be downstairs if you need me.
Man. As a kid of my age, I immediately start thinking about the great storyline, in my opinion, where Marlena was possessed on Days of Our Lives, and John just happened to be a priest at that time. There's 4 of our actors for this episode. We only had 4 last episode.
There was one thing about your mother. She never did know what was best for her. And if something isn't done
If
soon...
you don't mind.
You know, Carolyn, you're very much like your mother. Incredibly stubborn to the point of being reckless.
I noticed that you weren't terribly satisfied with the...
Really? That's your play, Roger? You want to say that Elizabeth is reckless? Like, Elizabeth is lots of things. She is stubborn. Stubborn to the point of recklessness? I don't think so, sir.
I think that any proper diagnosis is going to result in your mother being sent to a hospital.
It's what she wants, and that's the way it's going to be.
Oh, you sound very important and very official.
I think she was clear before she stopped talking. Carolyn's in charge of the house, my man.
I think I should remind you that your mother is my sister, and my concern for her is at least as great as yours.
I'm sure it is.
And it is my considered opinion that she should be hospitalized, and I urge you to do something about it.
We can stipulate that your concern is as great as Carolyn's. Your opinion does not hold the weight of Carolyn's, though. We do not stipulate to that point. Also, we don't believe that your concern is as great as Carolyn's either.
You know, you have quite a ways to go before you become the mistress of this house. I think I will have a talk with Garner and find out exactly what areas you are in charge of and the limits to it.
I wish you would do that. I think it's about time you found out what those limits are. I'm sure it will enlighten you.
Good for Carolyn.
You know, you're getting more and more like me every day.
Surely that's a compliment.
Surely.
Yeah, even Roger doesn't think that highly of himself, actually.
I hope you reconsider.
Frank Garner is sending in someone to see her today. If we're still able to talk, I'll let you know after he examines her.
Good.
I'm telling you, they're all going to be surprised when this guy shows up and he's a parapsychologist. Ooh, I wonder if we'll meet him this episode. Probably not this episode, right? I don't know, it's a Friday.
Mother, something tells me that whatever is wrong with you can't be cured in a hospital.
Man, that was the first blink we had gotten there. Very obvious blink. I don't think she needed it. Is the doctor really going to get here this fast?
Miss Winters,
Yes?
I'm Dr. Guthrie.
Oh, please come in.
Thank you.
We've been expecting you. May I take those?
Well, Frank Garner suggested that I talk to you privately before I examine the patient.
Of course.
Would the parapsychologist come speaking about a patient? I mean, I guess they would if they had been given any heads up to Frank.
Have you ever seen a
ghost? No, I've never had the pleasure.
Do you believe in them?
Well, I've been very close to finding that out. For the past few years, I've assembled enough evidence to support the theory that they do indeed exist, but never, unfortunately, the concrete proof to prove it to me personally.
Are you a skeptic?
No, that's just an attitude, a role that I'm forced to play so that I can evaluate the evidence more fairly. I'm afraid that otherwise I might start believing everything that I'm told.
I guess it would be hard to take. I'm trying to take this seriously and realistically for a second. You wouldn't go into the field if you weren't excited about the concepts and the ideas of the supernatural and the paranormal, right? Like, you want to believe a little. But also, if you are going to do rigorous testing and you are going to actually, like, prove something at some point or solve somebody's problems with a supernatural situation, then you would have to be a skeptic. Man, it'd be a hard road to hoe, I guess. I'm not a podcast skeptic.
The psychosomatic. You can tell them that it's quite possible that her illness is caused by something on her mind.
All right.
And that may be closer to the truth than you think.
Yes. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with her, but he wants to examine her more thoroughly.
Well, he should, of course. But I'd like to see her now.
Certainly.
All right, good intro scene with this guy. I will admit, I was sort of hoping for a European accent of some sort, right? Like, he comes in, yeah, I have seen many strange and mysterious things in my time. None of that.
If your findings are similar, I hope that you will persuade my niece that her mother should be sent to a hospital.
Mr. Collins, if what I suspect is true, the patient will not spend another moment in this house.
What does he suspect is true? I mean, we just talked about how he's a skeptic, probably. So I don't think he does suspect that she's possessed or something under undue influence of some sort from the paranormal. Yet that's exactly what's happening.
Would you close the curtains, please? Mrs. Stoddard. Mrs. Stoddard, can you hear me?
I mean, we haven't seen anybody clap in front of her face, I guess, before that, but I sort of assumed they had tried it at least once. They were screaming her name when she first started this thing.
What's the matter?
Stoddard, your mother is in a trance.
Okay, that's a great line. I wonder how they did that. Her eyes didn't, they shined the light directly in her eyes and they didn't dilate. The pupils did not dilate. It might have just been a timing thing because they didn't go back to that shot, obviously, and they didn't linger more than just a few seconds. But I do wonder how they did that. Good job on her.
What should we do?
Well, the first thing we have to do is get her out of this house.
I can't.
Why not?
She didn't want to be moved. She's depending on me to carry out her wishes.
Wish is no consideration now. It's essential that she be moved out of here.
Why?
Because the influence, whatever it is that caused the trance, may be present here in the house.
Influence?
Yes, your mother was placed in a deep trance by some unknown influence. Now, we have no idea how long the influence will hold this trance over her, if indeed it plans to let her go.
What is this?
Yeah,
influence?
yeah,
I
lady.
don't know yet.
One of y'all should have jumped at the answer for that. Could it be her sister-in-law? Yes, it could be her sister-in-law. She's in a trance.
All right. You have my permission to move her.
Good, Miss Stoddard.
I'll call the doctor and make all the arrangements.
Oh, Miss Winters, if you will,
Yes?
not a word of this that I've spoken to anybody. Do you understand?
Of course.
And would you find out the name of the hospital to which she's to be sent so that I can have an associate of mine look after her?
I will. Why do you insist on this secrecy?
Because the fewer people who suspect what we know, the easier it will be to gather information. I would like to stay in Collingwood, meet everyone, and see what
Okay,
information I can find.
I love it. Not only are we getting a Van Helsing, but we're going to get a Sherlock Holmes too, a Benoit Blanc, a Poirot. Yes, he's going to interview the would-be suspects.
I think that I can be a help to your mother.
Can she hear us?
No?
Her eyes. Do they see us?
Her eyes see only the nameless terror which made her this way.
Her eyes see only the nameless terror which made her this way. Peter Guthrie, earning your keep already. Welcome to the show, Peter. Let's see if we get a name here. Carolyn Stoddard. There we go. John Lascelle. All right. Welcome to the show, John. Glad to have you aboard. Lots of fun there with episode 160. Folks, stay tuned if you're a patron. You're going to get episode 161 Monday, and we're going to keep this thing rolling. Hey, I want to say thank you to everybody who supports our channel and our Patreon, articulatecoven.com/join. If you're watching these on YouTube, you can get them early, ad-free, more often. We do all sorts of fun stuff over there. We got some cool plans coming up, and the 2026 Convergence is on sale. We're going to be in New Orleans for Halloween this year and next year, as a matter of fact. We've got a live podcast recording for us and for our friend Rose Sinister. We're going to be on stage at the New Marigny Theater, articulatecoven.com/events for details and to secure your ticket. We're going to have some VIP events across the weekend. Lots of fun stuff. Go sign up today. Okay, we'll be back soon with more. We're in the 160s now, everybody. Dark Shadows. We'll be right back. Thanks.